Good morning and welcome to Traveling Tuesday. Today we are going to be talking about Fairbanks, Alaska. Alaska starts with an A, and that's our first Traveling Tuesday location where we are going to while we are at home during the COVID. Fairbanks is home to just over 100,000 hardy souls, making this region the second largest population center in Alaska. The second one would be Anchorage. Now, the city features a university, an army base, an air force base. It's also known for dog mushing, its northern lights, its extremes light, dark, warmth, and cold. Now, some fun and surprising facts about Alaska. There are 20 highest mountain peaks in the United States. 17 of those are in Alaska. Denali is the greatest one, and its highest is 20,320 feet above sea level. There are more than 3,000 rivers and 3 million lakes in Alaska. The largest is Lake Illimana, which is 100,000 square miles. Alaska has about 100,000 glaciers covering 5% of the state. It's the largest state in the Union, a fifth of the entire USA, and twice the size of Texas. The Northern Lights can be seen in Fairbanks 243 days a year. Now, Juneau has no road access to the rest of the state. It is the only capital city in the United States accessible only by boat or plane. It is also the largest, covering 3,108 square miles. The largest salmon caught in Alaska was on the Kenai River. It weighed in at a whopping 97.5 pounds. In Alaska, there's approximately one bear to every 21 people. It is illegal to whisper in someone's ear while they are moose hunting in Alaska. And the lowest temperature recorded in Alaska was 80 degrees Fahrenheit at Prospect Creek Camp in 1971. Another little interesting information about Alaska, it has more than 100 volcanoes. Alaska also has more coastline than the rest of the United States combined, and roughly 34,000 miles. And as I mentioned before, dog mushing. Dog mushing is the state sport of Alaska, which was once the main mode of transportation. They also used boats. They also used, the steamboats, regular boats. They had a railroad system because the railroad moved in when all the gold mining was taking place. Now, some people wonder about how much snow Fairbanks gets. Fairbanks, Alaska gets 12 inches of rain on an average per year. The U.S. average is 38 inches of rain per year, and Fairbanks averages 61 inches of snow per year. The U.S. averages 28 inches of snow per year. Now, a lot of people wonder if Fairbanks is a safe city or not. It has a good police force, and it's great state troopers. As most places go, alcohol and street drugs are a large factor of the crime rate in Fairbanks. The biggest safety factor in Fairbanks is that during the winter, people are not getting out, usually driving in horrible snow conditions. And the crime that's the worst there is theft. There are some murders, but most of it is that. Now, the Northern Lights, can you see them from Fairbanks? Yes, Fairbanks, Alaska is considered one of the best places to see the Northern Lights in the world. The city is located inside the auroral oval and the area that hovers over the North Pole, which means more chances to see the aurora borealis. Now, it's not just a winter thing. The official aurora season, though, is August 21st to April the 21st. Now, is it expensive to live in Fairbanks, Alaska? People wonder. The cost of living in Fairbanks is equal to the Alaska average. The cost of living in Fairbanks is 27% higher than the national average. The cost of housing is 16% higher than the national average, and Alaska's general sales tax is 100% lower than the national average. So it all kind of balances out. You can drive and take road trips from Anchorage to Fairbanks in the winter. There's a Parks Highway called Route 3, which is 359 miles of Wonderland. In the winter months, the route is one of Alaska's most traveled highways, but during Alaska's long winter, it's not for travelers unwilling to tackle the very heavy winter driving conditions. And the most common job and popular job in Alaska profession, which employs 10,480 people, which is 3.32% of the total employment in Alaska, is retail salesperson. The second most common job is office clerks. A gallon of milk in Alaska costs you an average of $4.43. A loaf of bread, which is white bread, is going to cost you about $3.67. Rice is going to be about $3.10. And a carton of 12 eggs, a dozen eggs, is $2.99. So your average rent is going to be about $1,216 a month. And like I told you, there is trains. They do use trains, and they run about 12 hours a day. And they will take you from Anchorage to Fairbanks. And it all depends on the climate and vegetation as well. Minimum wage there in Alaska as of January of 2019 is $9.89. And there are rumors going around that you can live in Alaska for free or earn money to move there, but unfortunately those are not true. You do get paid to live there. According to the Alaska Department of Revenue, though, the PFD amounts have ranged from $331 to $2,072 per person since 1982. In 2018, the payout was about $1,600 per person. All right, guys, that lets you know what kind of to expect. Why the grocery averages are so high on fruits and vegetables is because of the transporting of the food to the isolated areas can be expensive, the same as your materials and things. I'm going to show you some pictures of Fairbanks, Alaska now, but I do encourage you, like I said, to Google or use whatever internet browser that you have and go back and, research more information on Alaska if that's something that you want to do, and check out as we are virtually traveling. That is a pretty picture of the Northern Lights. Our seniors really wanted to go to Alaska, and we had planned a cruise, but of course the coronavirus stopped that, but we still get to arm travel, right? Armchair traveling. Very pretty pictures, guys and gals. Fishing and hunting are very popular, of course, in Alaska. Berry picking when it's not winter. You have Eskimos and also Native American. There's one of the steamboats. You also have, like I was saying, there's a lot of Native American heritage. There's a lot of people that traveled. There's European settlers in Alaska as well. So just research it, guys. Y'all would find out so much information by getting on the internet and surfing the World Wide Web. I hope you've enjoyed our Traveling Tuesday. Again, this is our first one. And if you're wanting to jot down information or look at different things, remember you can stop and pause this video as it is pre-recorded. And we will see you guys next week as we travel to the Bahamas. Y'all have a wonderful day. And we will catch y'all tomorrow.